Welcome back to Las Vegas. We're downtown at the Golden Nugget, and we're with an incredible performer. Gordie, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Just came off stage. I had a great time.
Listen, when they said go and see Gordie Brown, I went, really? I've got to go and travel downtown to see this? And then I've been blown away. Congratulations. Probably the best show I've seen since I've been here, and the best one-man show I've seen in Vegas in years. Congratulations.
Tell him again. That was worth saying again. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that.
I'll tell you why. I've seen a ton of shows back to back, and I think people are getting kind of tired of doing their shows. 10 shows a week, maybe 8 shows a week.
Yeah.
You do 5, and you give it all, don't you?
Well, I used to do 8. I think it took so much out of me that I really have cut it back to 5. But I've always given it my all. It's something that's something that's inside of me, and that I have to do that at all times.
How do you do it? You're like the David Copperfield of impersonations. You can change your face, you can change your voice, you can change your movements. It's incredible.
Oh, I appreciate that. It is. It's kind of magical, isn't it? You know, I wanted to have some other tools. You know, comedy's its thing by itself, which is incredible. But I wanted to add some, you know, any angle that I could that would entertain an audience. And I thought impressions really fit in, and kind of characters too, which I want to move into developing as well. And I just think it's a wonderful tool that people really, really enjoy.
I was going to say, what are you? Because fundamentally you've got an amazing band that are well played and we can hear them brilliantly, and then you add to the top of that your voice, and then it's in character, and then you're doing the dancing, and then you're a comedian. What are you?
I think I'm all of those things, and that's okay to be all of those things. And I guess the umbrella that it fits under is entertainer, a showman, you know?
Exactly, and that really is the backbone of Las Vegas, or at least it used to be. There aren't many people like you around now, are there?
Well, I think that's you know, something that I'll take on and do for this town. I want to be the showman in this town, the entertainer that really goes on and gives the audience his all every night, and hopefully come out of there a winner every night. That people seem to enjoy it that way.
I hope you take this as a compliment. The greatest guy I ever saw in Vegas was Danny Gans, and you're
Absolutely.
Up there at his level.
Well, thank you so much.
Seriously, I mean, this guy, the first time, he was one of the first people I ever saw on stage, and I thought, my God, if this is the level, and frankly, it wasn't. There aren't that many people that good, and you've kind of mastered your art, haven't you? There's an incredible confidence, and part of that is switching around the show. It's never the same twice, is it?
It's never the same show twice, and backing up, I really appreciate what you said about Danny Gans. That man's never going to be forgotten. He opened the door for people like myself, you know, and I love him for it, and I love him for being the entertainer he was and the person that he was. And so, you know, to be in his, you know, in the same breath, to be said in the same breath as Danny Gans, I really appreciate that.
Are there as many people doing what you do now, or do we just not get to see them?
Yeah, I don't know. There's, I really don't go out doing that type of research. You know, I just know that I focus on making my show as original as possible. I write everything in my show. I can't wait to rehearse it, get through the writing process, rehearse, and then bring it to the stage, and just and see the reaction from the crowd from there.
So let's back up a minute then. How do we start? Well, you get a character, you get an idea, then you've got to learn the voice, then you've got to learn the mannerisms, and then make it funny.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So you're on your way. There you go.
This is hours in front of a mirror, isn't it?
It's either, it depends on who you're going for. I do a lot of faces, so yes, with that, my recent one was Tonight, Barry Manilow, which I never had done before, so that was interesting to contort, you know, my face for that. Been working on Al Pacino recently, and I always wanted to learn him, and I figured, you know, it out. All I did was I just never gave up, and I've been blessed that eventually I got there. Al Pacino, guys. Sorry if I'm making it peak in the studio. Hooah!
It's almost freaky sometimes, because it's just little things you do and you're right there. I mean, that's the art of any great impersonator, isn't it? Just the little tiny minutiae of an eyelid, or a movement of the lips, or in often cases in your show, the teeth. You have incredible teeth.
Oh, thank you very much. I've been brushing them my whole life. You know?
Did you buy those things, or are they naturally God-given?
No, there's one that's not, and a hockey puck took it out when I was 20.
It's a big part of your show, your smile, really, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Really? I want to smile more. I don't think I smile enough. I'm too busy doing some of these characters that some of them aren't happy. No, they're all happy, but except Lindsay Lohan recently. Well, they're back.
As we stand here now, is she currently in jail or is she about to go to jail?
No, she's, from what I hear, she's about to go to jail. 120 some odd days, and they'll shorten that because of, I'm her lawyer now. Right. And
they're going to lessen the days by 20. All she has to serve is 20% of her time, and then she'll be back out shoplifting before you know it.
No.
Is it great being you in the sense that you can see a new story at 5 o'clock and get it on stage by 7?
Yeah, well, I just saw The Beaver. Did you see that movie? It's not out yet, but I saw the commercials for it. It's a beautiful movie.
What's not out yet? The Beaver or the movie?
Yeah, that's true. Well, Jodie Foster's starring in The Beaver, and everybody out there, stop. And also Mel Gibson, and it's I saw that and I put it in the show, so why not?
It's a great comeback for Mel Gibson, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I think it's perfect because it's a puppet called the Beaver, and you can't go wrong with puppets.
Is there a big opening with the Beaver?
That's right, there is, and that's it.
In New York or LA? Where is it?
It's a very hairy situation, from what I hear. It's going to open all around.
Yeah. You could be on stage for hours just with that show, couldn't you?
That's true, from one to the next.
What kind of a thrill is it having the band behind you? Because they are phenomenal, and the energy they give you, it's nice that they encourage you along, because it must be really horrible if you're stood on stage and they don't find you funny.
Yeah, exactly. And the band adds so much energy to the show. So what I do with that is pick and choose which characters musically that I want to do, and have that great presentation that the band will give me, as well as that energy, and then from there I'll change the words and make it funny, always funny.
How much strain is on your voice? We go from Andrea Bocelli to Michael Bublé to Barry Manilow to Al Pacino to anyone else that you'd care to do, from the loud to the soft. You're really pushing yourself through it.
Yeah, but I think I can. It's about controlling your diaphragm. There's a Roseanne Barr joke in there somewhere, or is it not? But it's controlling your. You're supporting your breath, and I've been. I've never missed a show because of my voice, never, and I've really been blessed that way.
You've headlined up and down the Strip at the Venetian, and here you started your career here, and you're back here now. Is this a great thrill and a great place to be in your career that you're still here? Because many come, but many go.
It's incredible. I love to be on stage every night. I couldn't be more grateful than to be here at the Golden Nugget. This is where I met a mentor of mine. I started out loving this man. I still love him, Paul Anka. I met him in this very dressing room, and he didn't know who I was or anything, but he was so gracious to me, and I thank him for that. And little did I know that years later that room, this dressing room, would be my dressing room, which I would gladly share with Paul anytime. And this stage is a brand new showroom, and I couldn't be more grateful,
He's written a few good tunes, hasn't he?
Yeah, he sure has, Paul Anka, My Way, and so many others.
Indeed. And the songs that you get to sing in your show, are there certain characters that you deliberately want to try and get in so that you can do their material? Because, you do all types, don't you?
In terms of the songs, you mean? Yeah, there's so much coming. There's Maroon 5, and there's U2, and I've been working on today. Macy Gray will be in the show. Oh, yeah, she's going to be in the show. She's going to be so fun. Get that voice there. She's so cute. And Tracy Chapman, all these Bare Naked Ladies, and maybe we might even have the group, but I'm totally working on a lot of modern stuff. Pearl Jam's going to be in the show. It's already written. Now I've got a few more days of memorizing what I've written, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
And the bits, of course, people love are the political stuff. That always goes down well. And you enjoy doing all the politicians. Schwarzenegger, of course, is always plentiful with the jokes.
It's a lot of fun, that guy, just because the way he talks is fantastic. I come to this country, and the first person I met in the gym was Sylvester Stallone, and he's the one who taught me English, right? He's here now. Stallone, come over here. Remember when you used to taught me the English language?
I told everything, I said, you gotta be careful with your mouth. You know what I mean? Hey,
sometimes I wanted another coach because he went on vacation, and then Ozzy Osbourne said,
I'll take his bloody place. He shall board the seashore. He shall board the seashore. You're going to destroy it.
He shall board the seashore. Damn it. I can't get it.
I'm back from vacation. How was it? At my town, you know what I mean?
I'm exhausted for you. Is there about 4 people in your head?
Well, there was just...
sometimes they keep changing presidents on you in this country. America had a good 8 years, and now I'm on vacation. Because, I have a ranch in Texas, horses, all kinds of 4-legged animals, and I'm just saying I'm enjoying my vacation. I've retired. Now I'm on the Pacific Ocean.
Did you always do this as a kid? Were you always impersonating the other people in school or the teachers? When did this happen?
Well, the first one was doing a voice called John Wayne. All right, mister, listen and listen. Good. So that was the first, and then I did an impression of the teacher once, and that got me outside the class for about a good 20 minutes, and it just started from there. Also, an influence for me was, seeing Rich Little's show. I saw it in my hometown of Ottawa, Canada, and he was fantastic. And I saw how he incorporated music, and I said, "Haha, bingo, Oprah moment," or what do you say? Oprah Winfrey moment. No, it's the aha moment. And she's here, by the way. Don't make fun of her. This week in The Apprentice, I'm gonna hire Rosie O'Donnell just so I could say, "You're fired." I hate when she talks about my hair. It's really disturbing.
It's plentiful, isn't it, of comedy in this country? There's always somebody saying something, putting their foot in it to give you material. Is that still exciting that the show moves on day after day? You're never going to get bored, are you?
Exactly. Coming soon, Charlie Sheen. Then I'll be winning. If you hear the sound on the radio, you'll know he's nearby.
Very finally, the audience, they're mixed age and a mixed group. It's amazing how you go from Eminem, and that's one of the funniest routines I've ever seen, and so original as well, because often with this stuff you think it must have been done before. To go to a new place with Eminem really is extraordinary. Where does that come from? Some divine intervention or something?
Well, I do thank God for that, by the way. But, I just, one night I guess I was ad-libbing, and I said, I'm going to go down this path. So it started as an ad-lib, and it worked. In the moment, it was fun, it was great, and everybody loved it. So that's, we had some Eminem going crazy. He lost it. He had it, and he lost it. He should have never let it go.
MC Hammer had the same trouble for a while.
Listen, I'm going to let you go and talk to yourself. It must be really interesting being you. How many hours a day are you stood working on this stuff? Because the show's only 90 minutes.
Yeah, well, recently I've been working absolutely every waking moment on a new guitar bit that incorporates all these different modern characters, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it in the show. Oh, and Lady Gaga's in there, and it's so fun. Yeah.
Fabulous. Yeah. And who's the one that you really want to do, but you just can't quite get?
Well, that's a good question. I say never give up. Always try to work as hard as you can. The hardest was Jay Leno for a while, because I didn't have a upper register of my voice, and sometimes he's down there, and then he's go way up there. Hey guys, how's everybody? If I go even higher, I could speak to bats. By the way, Conan, thanks for the show back there. It's good to see you.
Listen, it's always great to meet a new star, and for me, finding a new show that's worth promoting is difficult in this town, because there's not much new stuff opening. It seems like it's the same names who go round and round year after year, and for you to be doing it this long and still selling out is tremendous. Seriously, my favourite show so far this year, and I've seen about 20. Congratulations, Gordie Brown.
What show is that? Gordie Brown show. Oh, please come on down, everybody. I love everyone in England, and I can't wait to visit you again. Come on, boy.
Mick Jagger says, "All right, hello, rock and roll. Let's go to the Golden Nugget and see this bloke."
What the hell does that guy just say? I don't know, but he's using words. America. English people. Come on over here, because that's what the show's in. English.
That's right. That's why I came here. It's fantastic, Stallone.
We'll say over there. I love you. I'm going on vacation again.
Gordie Brown and his 1,000 voices here at the Golden Nugget. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you so much.